Hey everybody, it's me again, T. Right back at you. Gonna do a little short video, hopefully. You know, when I talk about stuff like this, I ramble a lot, so I'm gonna try to not ramble. I can't promise you that, but I'll try. So, I want to talk about two things. One, I want to talk about spiritual banking, and two, I want to talk about COVID. Okay, so what is spiritual banking? Okay, spiritual banking is like regular banking, okay, but in a spiritual sense. So, say for example, as we know, you open up a bank account. You go to the bank, you talk to a bank manager, and they open you up a checking or savings account. And when that checking or savings account is open, every time that you work or you do something to make ends, that money is deposited into your account. And when you want something, you take from that account to pay for this physical thing that you want. Correct? Correct. So with spiritual banking, you're born with a spiritual bank account. The universe gives you an account. And the monetary units for this account is actually our good deeds, our behavior, how we deal with people, and us walking the straight path in our connection with our Creator and the universe. Okay? So, for example, say if you help out Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae is an older woman. She's going through some stuff. You help out your right hand and know what your left hand do. The universe sees that. Money deposited into the bank account. Listen to me. Johnny Paul. You help Johnny Paul. Money deposited into a spiritual bank account. Hey, we got some money in that. Now, one day you go through a situation in your life, and woe is me. But lo and behold, a blessing comes, somebody comes your way, and you're dumbfounded by the blessing, the miracle. You're dumbfounded by the blessing or the miracle. Like, wow, man, the Lord really, so and so, and that's and so, the universe really, so and so. Really, that blessing, that miracle, that mercy, that grace is some money you had in your spiritual bank account that was spent. Okay? And say you walk in the straight path and you're doing what you're supposed to do with your life. You have a connection with the universe, your creator, your family, you're good. Every day there's a deposit. There's a deposit. There's a deposit. And when we mess up, it's a withdrawal. It's a withdrawal. But we can replace that withdrawal with repentance and changing our ways, and that money that was taken out is redeposited back in your bank account. Now, so say if you just petty, arrogant, mean, selfish, don't want to help people, don't want to forgive people, you this cold, cutthroat individual. Every day there's a withdrawal, there's a withdrawal, there's a withdrawal, there's a withdrawal, there's a withdrawal. And what happened is you have a negative balance. And so when and if you do an act of kindness or try to get yourself together, okay, and something happens in your life, listen to me, and you need from up high from your account, you can mess around and have an NSF, non-sufficient spiritual funds. And you wonder why, oh Lord, why you don't hear me. It's not that he don't hear you or the universe don't hear you. It's because you have no money in your spiritual bank account. I want you to hear me. Check this out. I'm talking my own personal experience. I want you to hear me. And so what we have to do is that negative balance that we have to get rid of that negative balance so we can start putting funds up in there that will count towards a positive balance. Now, I'm going to give you a visual. Now, I know a lot of us, we have online banking, and when we get paid, you know, the deposit is in blue. And every time you spend something, it's red, 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 red. You know, kind of like my account. I have so much red, it's off the hook. You don't want your life like that. You know, you don't want to spend up all the funds in your account and you're not replenishing the funds that you are taking out. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, we don't have enough money in our spiritual bank account. Man, I don't care if you got a 6-figure job, man. I don't care if you got $8 million in your account right now. The real account is the spiritual account. And if you broke, man, if you got $1,000 in your spiritual bank account, man, hey, you in trouble. You need some money up in there because that money in that account is what keep us going, what keep us wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? In the favor and the blessings and the miracles. And we're going to need that funds in that account to get to the next dimension, the next realm, or what you call heaven, or whatever your ideology calls that. You have to have money in your spiritual bank account. And you don't get it by cussing people out, dogging people, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting your husband, disrespecting your wife, disrespecting your kids, treating your parents bad, talking to people like crap, being petty, mean, being all about physical money and stuff, and grimy, and backbiting, gossiping, slandering, not taking care of your physical body, you know, not being respectable of the earth, you know, and those things are take away from your account, put you in the red, the negative. That's what I want to say. And you wind up living your life NSF, and you wonder why nothing goes right. So, like a person who's got a good balance in their spiritual account, they could be anywhere in the universe, and they're gonna be good. I mean, we could be somewhere, California, Miami, Utah, and we could be like, I can't stand Utah, I can't stand California, ain't nothing here, no blessings, no opportunities, so and so. But a person that's on the right path and got money in their spiritual bank account, man, they could live in the slums of Africa. And they will be blessed, man. Things will go this smooth for them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not about the physical money all the time. That is for here, but this is a spiritual universe. You know what I'm saying? It's infinite. And spirituality is an infinite thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you tap into the infinite, it's forever. You know, $1, last time I read, now I could be wrong, but you can fact check. That's fine with me. $1 is only worth maybe 10 cents last time I read. So a $1 bill is 10 cents. But back when money was first out, $1 was worth 100 pennies. So a dollar that's worth 100 pennies is now only worth maybe 10 cents. The value of the dollar has decreased, but the value of the money in your spiritual account never decreased. It is what it is, and it shall be what it was intended to be. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody can take away from the value of that what's in your spiritual account. Nobody. And so we got to start stacking. Just like we stack our money. You want to be on a grind, we got to stack our money, man, in our spiritual account so we can be in the zone of miracles and blessings and favors. Now, wait a minute. For some of you, you may be like, well, wait a minute. I know somebody that's so and so and blah, blah, blah. And this got blessed. This is a reality. And that blessing may have come from an individual who has sent up supplication to the universe and deposited from their account into somebody else's account for that to happen for them. You know, like when you're broke and you call your friend or your parents and say, man, let me hold 20. Or somebody know that you're going through some hardship and they're like, man, you know what? I was thinking about you, but man, ain't going $100. You know, wow, you know. Well, that happens in the spiritual realm. You know, spiritually rich people. I'm not talking about religious. Spiritually rich people are also philanthropists. They take from their wealth to give to others in the hope that they get out of their NSF and start getting money deposited into their account. But who's the depositor? It's your creator, it's the universe. Yeah. So let us strive to do good deeds, acts of kindness. Let us meditate. Let us send up supplications. Let us help one another. Let us forgive. And I'm going to tell you, the biggest deposit you can get in your bank account is you forgive those who harm you and did wrong to you. And I'm talking about sincerely. I'm not talking about a petty forgiveness like, yeah, I forgive you, but I still feel some type of way. I'm talking about the forgiveness you want from the universe and the creator on that day when our scales have to be weighed on the mizan. It's like you want the creator and universe to have mercy on you on that day. If you have that on an individual, man, you're looking at a big deposit. I'm talking about some racks on top of racks deposit. I'm serious, man. I'm talking about a sincere forgiveness. I'm talking about, I don't care if it's the grimiest thing the person could have did. A sincere forgiveness, you talking about a hell of a deposit in that account that you and I are going to need. You think you ain't going to need it. You think you broke because you get $100 a day, $150 a week, or $600 a week. You think you broke. You don't know what broke is, man, until the moment comes when you need to pull from that account. You want to go somewhere and thrive somewhere else? Go there spiritually broke. I don't care if you got $1 million, man. The creator of the universe to take every dollar from you. They will. You'll go there and be successful and get way deep into it, just like this. And then the universe will yank you out. You know what I'm saying? Or set a fire in your life. And you're so far in a tunnel that you can't run out the tunnel. Because you're so far into it. It's like they say when you're at sea and your ship sinks and you're on a life raft, they say never ever try to swim to the shore. So like if you're in a ship and your ship sank and you're in a raft, in a raft, you coasting on the raft, you may see a shoreline. You may think, man, and I probably less than a mile away from the shore. I'm just going to swim. It is an illusion. They say never get off your boat to swim to the shoreline because you think you can see it. Wait until your raft is in shallow water. Then you swim to the shoreline because you think that you are near or have arrived, but yet you are very far away. Perception. I think I can do this. It's in my vision, but I'm not close enough. And if I try to swim, I'm going to drown or get eaten by a shark or get consumed by the water that I am. Water represents life. You know what I'm saying? So be wise today in the moment of uncertainty. And that's my little talk about spiritual banking. All right. Now I'm going to turn. I want to talk a little bit about COVID, just a little bit, because it's just overwhelming. And I know all of us got our hopes up high of a brighter tomorrow. But if this is a chastisement or judgment from our Creator or the universe or the earth, the sick of us, let me tell you, there is no doctor, no president, no female, no male who can put hold on the judgment or chastisement of us people. The only way that we can cure this COVID is if we and us who are in power and us the people turn from our wicked ways. Stop all the BS. You know what I'm saying? We gotta destroy this evil systems that this system was created to enslave, entrap, imprison, break down people, man. This is not a universal flow. And this system is not in tune with creation. And so it has to go. And we can't be praying that, sending up supplication that, oh, heal this system so we can get back to the foolishness that we were doing. It's a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? That something ain't right. And ain't no medicine, a doctor, a president can fix this. We have to fix this. It's an internal issue. Because COVID is an internal problem. It's an internal issue. You know what I'm saying? So we have to fix this internally. And we have to connect to our Creator and universe to fix this. We got to stop all this foolishness. From the police force, from the White House, to the governor's mansion, to the mayor's office, to the court system, to the banking system, to corporate America, the educational system, systematic racism, you know what I'm saying? Corporate crimes and corporate pigs, you know what I'm saying? Family issues, you know what I'm saying? Marital issues. The list goes on. It's so grimy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at a scene from The Matrix when Morpheus was talking to Neo and he said, this is the world before we scorched the sky. The sky is black outside. We scorched it, man. Like, you can even see stars. And I'm talking not just in the physical sense, like we can't even see the stars in heaven because the sky is so dark. You know what I'm saying? And last night I was in a car with my wife going home and she was driving and she said, babe, man, something wrong with the headlights. It's so dark outside. It look like the lights ain't even on. But our lights were on. But it looks so dark outside. We got to see if there's something wrong with the lights. When she said that, I thought, wow. We think that we have some light in our lives, in our mind, to see through this darkness, but the light that we have is not bright enough for us to move safely to our destination where we're supposed to be. I want you to hear me. Now, I'm not preaching or nothing like this, and I know I'm not a great talker or whatever, but this was just on my heart, and I wanted to share what was on my heart on this Wednesday or whatever. And I'm not finger pointing, or I'm not better than nobody that's watching this video. I have my faults and errors, and I have to clean myself up too. But I just wanted to share this with you all who watching this video. So, Let's strive to move forward in life. Let's change our headlights so we can see. Let's work together. If you're having problems in your family, with your mom, your dad, your kids, man, let all that stuff go, man, because all you're doing is taking money out of your account. You're in the red. See this here? That time? Quickest money go away. That time to have you broke. You could have lavish house, lavish everything you want, dream job, but you broke. And you spiritually broke, man. Let's think about that. Think about that. By the time surely man is in law, except those who do good deeds and push each other to do righteousness. Alright? No matter what your plan is, your plan is a joke. I was going to say you only hear God laugh, tell him what your plan is. Tell the universe what your plan is and watch it laugh. We plan, create a plan. And the creator is the best of planners. So no matter what you plan, if it ain't in tune with the plan of the creator of the universe, it's a joke. You want to be a millionaire? The universe don't want you to. That's not in the universe plan. The universe wants you to be a humble, righteous, poor teacher. When I say poor, I'm not talking about living on a corner in the shack under the bridge, but just humble. And a lot of us, if we have funds and finances and all type of stuff, even though we say we want to go out of control and ball and whatever, we'd be the same way that these wicked people who are filthy rich that are in power, we have the same spirit as them. We ain't ready for it. We ain't ready for it. Take it to Jahannam, right? To hell. Yeah, ticket for you, right to hell. Because you ain't ready in your heart. You think you are. But how you gonna be ready when you're in tune with creation in the universe? And you're gonna know when you're in tune, you're gonna feel it. Everything gonna be in line. You could be put in a fire like Shadrach, Meshach, and a bad Negro. And you can know that you ain't gonna be burned. The fire will not consume you. You know this. But you don't know this right now. You don't. All we know is of the physical things in the world, is life that we want to achieve. And life is more than that. Seek a connection with your creator in the universe first, and everything will be added unto you. You can honestly say that you have a firm connection. I can honestly say that I have a connection, but it can be better. And it won't be better if we continue to do the same stuff. Talk the same way, act the same way, won't forgive people, won't help people out. Backbiting, slandering, gossiping. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no connect, man. Come on, man. And you want something? It's kind of like when the kids want something, but they're doing bad in school. Mom, I want a BMW E400. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a coupe, I want 4-door with a moonroof. Yeah, what you do? Huh? How your grades looking? Huh? You did your chores around the house? What? Oh, you respect me and other people? Hmm? And the universe to create it the same way. Gimme. But what you done? When the last time you did something nice for your wife, your girlfriend, your mama, your auntie, your sister? When the last time you did something nice for your husband, your boyfriend, your uncle, your brother? From the heart. When the last time somebody made a mistake and you said, man, you know what? I forgive you from the depths of my heart. And I send up a supplication and a prayer that you don't do the same thing that you've done before. Now, for you religious nuts, when Esau was on the cross, they say he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And it is written amongst the scholars that instantly the Father in heaven forgave the people who persecuted and was killing Esau. It was an instant forgiveness. It wasn't a gradual forgiveness over time. It was instant. So instant forgiveness is a reality. And that's the forgiveness we want on the day that we got to get weighed by the meat on the mizan. But you won't get that with that mindset and attitude we got. I'm petty Freddy. I'm petty Betty. You know, yeah, we make mistakes in life. We make a lot of mistakes. You know, I know I do. But once you make that mistake, you can't do it again. You gotta try hard not to do it. And if you slip, you gotta keep trying and trying, you know. And you gotta have people in your circle that push you to do right and enjoying you to do good deeds. You know, you need that. You know, you can't have nobody, frowning and fighting and you need that motivation to stay on the right path. You understand what I'm saying? So my message to us all today is very clear, I hope. And I apologize if I'm rambling, and I apologize if you think that I'm directly talking to you. I'm just generally speaking from the little bit of knowledge that I do have inside of this head that I have. And I hope that what I said was helpful and beneficial. I know it was to me, because as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. And I really want you to start putting money in your spiritual bank account. No more NSFs. We've been NSFing all our life. It stops. Let's be the parents we're supposed to be. Let's be the moms and dads we're supposed to be. Let's be the uncles and the aunts we're supposed to be. Uncles and aunts are supposed to be our guides and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Our mom and dad are supposed to be our guides, our wisdom. Our grandparents, our wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Let's start being the husbands that we're supposed to be. We're supposed to lead our family, and our wives are supposed to be behind us. Not in the sense of walking behind us, but on the side of us. What I'm trying to say is pushing us, supporting us. That's the spiritual warrior. You know what I'm saying? My mama was a spiritual warrior, and her supplication was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living off of some of her supplication. I had a praying mother, and you talking about it, and my grandmother. Those two women, man, I'm probably living off their bank account that they heired to me. I have my own funds in my bank account, but I'm living off some of theirs too. Because they were philanthropists. And we have to be philanthropists too, but we can't be a philanthropist broke. So think through over what I'm saying. Supplicate, pray, meditate, do some Pilates, yoga, whatever you do to relax and mellow out. Open up the door. Let the floodgates of heaven just pour into your life. If you have problems with yourself, talk to your creator. Connect to the universe. All the answers you need. Let me tell you who the best teacher is. The universe. The universe got every answer to the problems you have. Man, if you in tune, it'll show you signs. You know what I'm saying? It would. And I ain't talking about I find $20 on the ground sign. I'm talking about, man. So I want to recommend a book. I think the name of the book is Raising Your Vibrations or Your Frequencies. I'm on chapter 8 or 9 of this book, and I can say I have learned something from it. But let me forewarn you of something. So what I want to say is knowledge, people, knowledge and people, you have to treat it like groceries. Uh, you understand what I'm saying? Maybe not, because it's so. Say you're in a grocery market making your groceries. It's a New Orleans thing. You're making your groceries, and you go to the junk food aisle. Now you got to know that junk food is not the same as produce. Now junk food has a lot of junk in it. It's processed, high fructose corn syrup, uh, processed oils and stuff, and high fructose corn syrups, and there's a lot of just trash in it. But if you read the label of junk food, it do have some nutritional value. It might have like 5% iron and 10% calcium. Now what your body does is you eat it, your body get rid of all the junk, but it keeps the nutritional value. Okay? So with knowledge, some of the stuff that people say is junk. But in it, it does have some nutritional value. You have to know how to process it and take out the nutrition and expel the junk. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? That's what we have to do. And even in, oh my God, man, it's a heavy topic. I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to continue on a later date. I hope you enjoyed my little talk. It's going to take forever to upload this on YouTube. You already know. Peace out. Much love. Keep up your prayers, your meditation, do good deeds, act of kindness, forgive people, open your heart up so the floodgates of heaven can pour into your life and your family. Much love. Kati.